What's up, guys? It is about 11:25 in the morning. Hang on, let me check. 11:45, and I have a bench workout today. So like I mentioned in the last video, I went to Chicago the day before, and so I checked my weight yesterday and today, and I've gained 4 pounds from one day at Chicago. So there's that. So I'm gonna have to do some extra cardio today, probably around an hour and a half of cardio, plus my bench workout as well. So that's gonna really be terrible. This week is Deload, so I have only about 65% of my bench for 5 sets of 10. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna probably have something to eat. It's just usually some bread and whatever I have in the fridge, like hummus or guac or mustard or something. I currently don't have much in my fridge, so I'll probably have to figure something out. And then I'm gonna go drop off something a friend left with me, a parking pass. So I'm just gonna drop that off at his apartment's office, and then I'll head to the gym. I'll check in with you guys once I get to the gym. So I made myself a peanut butter sandwich, and I accidentally added too much peanut butter. I think I added around 51 grams of peanut butter. And that's like 25 grams of fat, which is like too much. But I'm probably gonna reduce my fat for the rest of the day because I'm so hungry right now. I'm gonna eat this 3 slices of bread, peanut butter, and maybe a little barbecue sauce in between because I ran out of peanut butter. That's about it. That's my breakfast before I go work out. Wait. So, what is up, guys? I just want to do a small voiceover of my bench video today. It was a deload, and I had a 5x10 with 205, and it felt pretty alright. Not as easy as I hoped it would be, but then again, it's whatever. I always feel like that. My elbow was giving me a bit it was more like an irritation, and progressed towards a pain, but it didn't last that long, so it wasn't really a problem. And I didn't really use my belt today, but I did use my wrist wraps because towards the end, because I felt like I was losing a little bit of power while benching, and my arch was like, I wasn't able to maintain my arch the entire time, which was affecting my pressing speed and strength. So I just put on some wrist wraps and sort of powered through my last 2 sets. I didn't record all 5 sets as usual. I recorded 4 sets just to make it a little concise. And yeah, I think it was overall a pretty decent workout. Nothing crazy, nothing to get excited about. But then after my bench workout was the giant set, which you'll see in a second. Yeah, there it is, and I'm not kidding when it takes such a long time. It's 30 reps of face pulls, 15 reps of tricep pushdowns, and then 15 reps of bicep curls, 15 reps of side lateral raises, and 15 reps of push-ups. So I think the push-ups are supposed to be an AMRAP, but I just do 15 because I get tired. But that was the workout, and kicked my ass big time, so I guess that's a good thing. So my workout today was a Deload bench workout, and I basically had 5x10 with 205, which was relatively easy, although I had a little bit of elbow pain from my previous squat workout because I had to switch grips. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but on my third week, I tweaked something in my elbow, on my left elbow while squatting. I used to squat with a thumbs over or thumbs around the bar grip, and I kind of messed something up with my elbow when I was going on my last set. Last rep, I grinded out a last rep and I kind of messed up that elbow. And yesterday I had to switch to a thumbs over the bar or thumbs around, thumbs over the bar grip, which kind of made everything awkward. And so it kind of hurt today a little bit during my bench. I also had a bunch of supersets after that, which left me pretty tired. And I did not want to do my cardio, but I did about an hour and 20 minutes of cardio. An hour and 20 minutes, that's about 730 calories. And now I'm just gonna eat. So yeah, like I said, had a bit of difficulty benching today, but I did finish all my sets. And now, considering I've done so much cardio, I'm gonna have this Builder's protein bar, vanilla almond. It's a vegan bar, although it's not labeled as vegan, so I'm gonna eat that. And then I'm gonna have this because I'm hungry, and I believe this is vegan as well, so yeah. So it should be a good snack after my workout because I'm dying right now. I'm probably gonna make myself a protein shake, and then I'll have dinner after a while, after I shower and all that stuff. So I'll check in with you when I make dinner. What is up, guys? So I am cooking my first meal, and I'm just gonna put this here real quick. So, cooking my first meal. And I'll just show you the meal in a minute. So it's a black bean pasta. Having about 2 ounces of that, coupled with some peppers for some vitamin C, and then I'll be having tofu as well. And you know, this is actually my first meal of the day, partially because, well, not technically first meal. I had a massive sandwich as a pre-workout meal before I went to the gym, so I'll count that as a meal. And then I also had a protein shake. I kind of got bored of adding my fruits to my protein shake, so I'm planning to have them separately, like along with my lunch/dinner. And I'm also gonna add some spinach, some carrots, and yeah, I think that's about it for now. So hang on. There we go. So we're gonna measure these peppers out. And I like to have around 30 to 40 grams of peppers. That kind of completes my vitamin C for the day. And here we have 37 grams of vitamin C. And then I'm gonna cut this tofu. Be right back. So I don't usually buy this brand of tofu, but I went to Walmart recently instead of Payless, so I just bought what I could find. But this tofu, which is like, I think it's called House Foods tofu or whatever, it has a lot of fat in it and not that much protein compared to the other Simple Truth brand. I like buying Simple Truth, but sometimes you gotta think about your wallet as well, so I bought this. I don't know, I like the texture of Simple Truth, in all honesty. I think I'll probably end up buying that when I go to for my next round of Payless. I am actually leaving Purdue in about 13 days, not 13 days, in about 16 days, not 16 days, it's 13 days, I can't count right now, and I'm going back to my parents' house in Salt Lake City, and so it's 39 grams of peppers, and then I'm gonna put it on 0, and then add the tofu. So I just added it in one bowl so it doesn't really cause any confusion. And I'm shooting for about 200 grams of tofu, which I don't think I have, unfortunately. Okay, close enough, 194, so I'm gonna go maybe add a little more tofu, just for the protein. And cut that up real quick. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go home and stay with my parents until I find a job. Yes, I am currently jobless, searching for a job, definitely, but jobless nonetheless. So this is 234 grams of tofu, and I'm gonna add some spinach. I don't like to count my spinach, but I think today I realized something weird. So I add 2 scoops of brown rice protein to my protein shake, and I always think it's around 60 grams in total. But today I realized that even that little extra on top, so if I take a heaping scoop and add it to the shake, 2 heaping scoops, that adds up to 84 grams. in total of protein. So I'm thinking I'm gonna measure my protein out, because that is a huge difference in protein and in like calories and everything, and I need to be pretty aware of the calories that I'm taking in. At least I like to be, so that I know how much cardio to do for the day and how much, you know, I can eat before I go to bed, or how much I can indulge or whatever. So that's that, and we are going to. So this is about 10 grams of, or not 10 grams. And yeah, about 16 grams of spinach. And now we're just gonna heat up the stove again and drop all of that in. So I usually like to use a spray, like a canola oil or like a olive oil spray for cooking, but we ran out of that. So I think we'll settle for some oil. I put very little, so at least I think I put very little. We're not gonna account for that, for the oil. I don't usually account for that, so I'm bad at tracking macros, but I try my best. Okay, so we're waiting for the thing to cook, to heat up. Hang on. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, I'm just gonna put this here real quick. Or here. Nope. Okay, I don't have a great stand, so stuff's heated up, and I just put that in there. That's what you want to hear. Look at that. I'm gonna let it heat up a bit, add some salt to it. So, the stuff that I usually put, I put a lot of Indian spices, like tandoor masalas and stuff, just because I like my food more spicy. You know, I'm not those kind of people who think water is spicy. So I like my food flavorful. So I add some red pepper, or powdered red peppers or whatever. Some chili powder. I'm gonna add actually some more. I ran out of chipotle, the chipotle seasoning, so that's gonna have to wait for until next time. And then I add a little quite a bit of cumin actually. I dropped that in by accident. Some onion powder. And I'll put in a bit of pasta sauce just for like a tomato base, so that the food doesn't really dry out. Cooking dry food kind of sucks because it starts to stick to the pan and get all messy and dirty and kind of messes with the food, so I don't like to do that. And so it tastes pretty good. Kind of. Oh my god, that's spicy. I like it. I also like to add, well, if you can't read it, it says Southwest hot mustard. Yes, I am weird. It's something you're gonna have to deal with. Well, you should definitely try it out. It's a really good mustard. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I really love it. And I add a little bit of barbecue sauce because I like the smoky flavor. What else? That's about it, I think. So I'll mix that together, and I will eat the crap out of it actually, because what I try to do is have about 3 meals a day, because I don't like having multiple meals. It's just, I get full very quickly, so I try not to eat too many meals. I try to fit in my calories within like a few hours. This doesn't mean I'm intermittent fasting. I'm not. I'm like unintentionally intermittent fasting because I'm lazy. I sleep at 3 a.m. and I wake up at 12 p.m. and I go to the gym. I eat a sandwich before I go to the gym. So that's pretty much my breakfast. A sandwich with hummus and guac. And then what else? I come back and I cook a bunch of this shit. Yeah. So I'm cooking tofu right now. After I finish it around 11 o'clock, I probably cook some chickpeas and some kidney beans. Probably mix that with some kale and spinach and add a little bit of tofu as well. I had something called TVP, which I really liked. It was like adding, beef crumbles to your pasta, except it's not really beef crumbles. So that was nice, but I ran out of it, and now it's a little expensive currently on Amazon, so I'm waiting for it to get down a little bit. But yeah, I'm thinking of something else that I could add, but nothing really. Alright, I think I'm gonna give it a mix, a little more of a mix, but I think it's mostly done. Alright, yeah, it's done. I'm gonna switch that off and have a look. So granted, it doesn't look great, but I don't really cook for myself. I don't really like try to make things look great when I cook for myself, because I don't care how it looks. So I'm gonna put that on the plate. And alright. So there's that, and then I'm gonna add some carrots for vitamin A, because I'm already blind. Might as well save whatever's left of my vision. You know what I'm saying? So I use these, well, I don't always buy organic carrots, but I bought it this time because I was in Walmart. So we're gonna have about 100 grams of carrots. That's already 67, and that's 101 grams. I'll probably have some more carrots after, like, for my second meal, but for now this shall do. There we go. And now I'm gonna have some hummus. So I don't always use this hummus. Again, I went to Walmart instead of Payless, so I got this because it was cheap, and it's not bad. The macros aren't the best, but it's not bad. I just need something to go with, when I'm eating stuff like this, I like to have some extra flavor, like a hummus flavor or something, dry, wet. Okay, that came out wrong. Something that will taste good, So that's 36 grams of red roasted hummus, or roasted red pepper hummus. And then I'm going to add some classic hummus. This usually doesn't have very good macros, honestly, so I'm not going to add that much, because it is quite high in fat, so I try to keep it to the minimum. So that's around 22 grams. And yes, I do double dip. I am gross, because it's my food. Sue me. Please don't sue me. And then I'm gonna add some guac. So that's 22 grams of hummus, and now we're gonna add quite a bit of guac because I love guac. That's about 36 grams of guac, and that's that. Now I'm gonna have to just wash my dishes because apartment life. But here's the final product. I don't think it looks half bad, but then again, shouldn't matter what other people think because I'm gonna eat it. And I'll check in back with you guys once I'm starting my next meal. So that was actually a bit of an older footage because currently I have no food in my fridge. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. My meal today was very basic, pretty similar. Along with the spaghetti, I had some TVP, textured vegetable protein, which is pretty much dried up tofu. Well, not really, but it's like dried up soy. So almost the same thing. I didn't have a lot of stuff left and it wouldn't have been very exciting. I did record it, but none of the footage it was not transferring from my phone to my laptop, so I thought I'd add this instead because it was a little more interesting. And I also showed you what I did while I was cooking it, so I thought it would have been more entertaining. But that's about it for this video. I just wanted to show you what kind of meals I usually eat. So right now my schedule's really messed up, which means I eat only 1 or 2 proper meals a day apart from my protein shake. So when I go back home, I'm gonna have to fix my schedule, wake up early and start eating more meals. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.